In 1934, McDaniel joined the Screen Actors Guild, began to attract attention, and landed larger film roles, which began to win her screen credit. Fox Film Corporation put her under contract to appear in The Little Colonel, 1935, with Shirley Temple, Bill Bojangles Robinson, and Lionel Barrymore. Judge Priest, 1934, directed by John Ford and starring Will Rogers, was the first film in which she played a major role. She had a leading part in the film and demonstrated her singing talent, including a duet with Rogers. McDaniel and Rogers became friends during filming. In 1935, McDaniel had prominent roles as a slovenly maid in Alice Adams' RKO Pictures, a comic part as Jean Harlow's maid and traveling companion in China Seas, McDaniel's first film with Clark Gable, and as the maid Isabella in Murder by Television, Bela Lugosi. She appeared in the 1938 film Vivacious Lady, starring James Stewart and Ginger Rogers. The competition to win the part of Mammy in Gone with the Wind was almost as fierce as that for Scarlett O'Hara. First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt wrote to film producer David O. Selznick to ask that her own maid, Elizabeth McDuffie, be given the part. McDaniel did not think she would be chosen because she had earned the reputation as a comic actress. One source claimed that Clark Gable recommended the role be given to McDaniel. In any case, she went to her audition dressed in an authentic maid's uniform and won the part. Upon hearing of the planned film adaptation, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, NAACP, fought hard to require the film's producer and director to delete racial epithets from the movie, in particular the offensive slur nigger, to alter scenes that might be incendiary and that, in their view, were historically inaccurate. Of particular concern was a scene from the novel in which black men attack Scarlett O'Hara, after which the Ku Klux Klan, with its long history of provoking terror on black communities, is presented as a savior. Throughout the South, black men were being lynched based upon false allegations they had harmed white women. That attack scene was altered and some offensive language was modified, but another epithet, darky, remained in the film, and the film's message with respect to slavery remained essentially the same. Consistent with the book, the film's screenplay also referred to poor whites as white trash, and it ascribed these words equally to characters black and white. Lowe's Grand Theater on Peachtree Street in Atlanta, Georgia, was selected by the studio as the site for the Friday, December 15, 1939 premiere of Gone with the Wind. Studio head David O. Selznick asked that McDaniel be permitted to attend, but MGM advised him not to because of Georgia segregation laws. Clark Gable threatened to boycott the Atlanta premiere unless McDaniel were allowed to attend, but McDaniel convinced him to attend anyway. For her performance as the house slave who repeatedly scolds her owner's daughter Scarlett O'Hara, Vivian Leigh, and scoffs at Rhett Butler, Clark Gable, McDaniel won the 1939 Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress, the first black actor to have been nominated and win an Oscar. McDaniel received a plaque-style Oscar approximately 5.5 inches by 6 inches, the type awarded to all Best Supporting Actors and Actresses at the time. She and her escort were required to sit at a segregated table for two at the far wall of the room. Her white agent, William Micklejohn, sat at the same table. The hotel had a strict no blacks policy, but allowed McDaniel in as a favor. The discrimination continued after the award ceremony, as her white co-workers went to a no blacks club where McDaniel was also denied entry. Another Black woman did not win an Oscar again for 50 years, with Whoopi Goldberg winning Best Supporting Actress for her role in Ghost. McDaniel died of breast cancer at age 59 on October 26, 1952, in the hospital on the grounds of the Motion Picture House in Woodland Hills, California. She was survived by her brother Sam McDaniel. Thousands of mourners turned out to celebrate her life and achievements. Hollywood Cemetery on Santa Monica Boulevard in Hollywood is the resting place of movie stars such as Douglas Fairbanks and Rudolph Valentino. Its owner at the time, Jules Roth, refused to allow her to be buried there because, at the time of McDaniel's death, the cemetery practiced racial segregation and would not accept the remains of Black people for burial. Second choice was Rosedale Cemetery, now known as Angela's Rosedale Cemetery, where she lies today. The history of Hollywood wouldn't be the same without telling the story of Hattie McDaniel. She was a trailblazer and pioneer. She faced rampant racism and discrimination during her career, and yet not only persevered, but triumphed. We stand on the shoulders and achievements of those who have come before us and blazed the trail. Because of Hattie, we stand on her legacy and achievements.